All right, cool.
This is dope.
All right, let's fucking get her going. All right, so we have Brendan Washbern here. Also, well, many men of many aliases, but most recently, and this one actually got fucking pretty big. I just saw this I watched it last night, but the fucking this. So for people that know, he frequently fucks with like city council and shit here in Vancouver, and one of them hit, and fucking explain what the hell you do, because I've seen that you do a bunch of these fucking things.
Yeah, well, I started just going down there because there wasn't many stand-up shows, and then it was so much easier just to call in.
Yeah.
And then I was using my real name and just saying stupid stories.
Yeah.
And I thought that was super funny. And then I listened to someone else who talked, and it was the exact same thing I was doing.
Yeah.
Like not the same thing, but just pointless story that went nowhere.
But they weren't kidding?
No.
Yeah.
They were like dead serious.
That's what, I think that's probably why you get away with it too, because they're probably they just get so many legitimate crazy people that they're just like, it's just another guy. Yeah.
Yeah, like the guy with an actual point was crazier than most of the time I am.
But okay, so yeah, you fucking this most recent one, it was Jack and
the way they wrote it, it looks it's legit there. But
that's the one you did. But yeah, they wrote it fucking.
They're like, who would say Jack Indadioff? As if Jackin was a name.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, because I watched it last night with that thing, and then the guy said Jack or something, and we're just the way it was written was actually it's Jackin. It's just correct him, sir. Actually, but fucking yeah, because the guy wrote it and but it had a shit ton of fucking views, eh?
114,000.
Jesus Christ!
On some guy from the Daily Hives page.
Yeah, that's where I because I saw you fucking thing. So yeah, okay. So why did you just did it just for fun?
Yeah, I did 2 that day.
What was the other one?
Well, the other one, I was supposed to do 3 city councils that day. That was the first one I did, and I made a Jack Indadioff Gmail account.
Oh my god, you're deep. You got full thing. You goes all socials, and you you're like one of those fucking scammer Instagram accounts. You actually post pictures and shit.
200 friends.
Yeah, yeah. Pay for followers, but not too many, but just enough that it's this is a real person. It's 220 or something like that.
This is someone's dad.
Yeah.
But I did that, and then I cleared the cookies on my computer because I signed up for 6 city council meetings on that account, and it unsaved my password, so I lost everything.
Oh, no.
So I called in that day as Chuck Kittenraw.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
that's who I was waiting for, and I used the same phone number. So they would have let me talk twice with the same phone number because it's just the same hold. So when they called Jack Indadioff, I was just sitting there oh, it's hilarious. And then they wouldn't let it go.
I know, yeah, because it's a 30-second break. Or I think you changed it in your video. It goes right to it. But oh, here it is. Yeah, in the fucking other video, it's just it's such a long break. They're like, Jack, they hold for it. It's so long. I'll play it.
Yeah, I coughed in the video, and then I heard myself cough, and I was like,
"Oh, am I on?" Yeah. That's so funny. You forgot. Just that's hilarious. That's good.
Yeah, they called Chuck Kittenraw too.
Yeah, I saw that one happen. Then what'd you do for Chuck?
I just hung up after Jack and Daddy.
You were just I got what I needed out of this.
After I took questions, that was hilarious.
Oh my god, yeah, she was grilling you. Yeah.
She's like, "Don't you think people deserve a place to live?" And I was
I was kind of hoping you would just be "Not really." Actually, that was my accent. I didn't bring that point up, but I'm glad you brought that up, Sharon, or whatever her name was. Just I actually don't. I think we have too many people here. I think hosting is too accessible, actually. Just going that, just to see their face, be like, what the, But yeah, she was going at you pretty hard. She was just you just agreed with everything she said.
Yeah, I did not expect that. I am terrible at improv. The whole thing was written on a script.
Oh, okay.
And then when she started asking me stuff, I'm like, "Oh, I didn't prepare for this."
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Fuck. Where's the video? But I know. Yeah. She's just she's like, well, man, I was fucking hoping you would go after her because she was just like, do you mind me asking where you live? She's like, well, it's kind of personal, don't you think? Like just a bunch of shit. She's like, I don't know, like, well, I wouldn't ask you where you live. Like, that would be a little creepy, wouldn't it? Is it fucking
58th Ave? Come to my house.
Yeah, yeah. Why, you want to come over? But yeah. So then I know. Then after that, then the guy's like, yeah, okay, well, and like that's the end of that. So like that's just it. After that, it's over. Like they're just like, yeah, all right, well.
Like that changed no one's opinion.
Yeah,
we are still voting the same way.
Yeah, but yeah. So okay, so how do you come across these like these issues to get like.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a full fucking thing you're doing. So like, yeah, how do you? Okay, whatever. Well,
seeing no further questions from council, we're gonna now hear from.
I've watched this like 1,000 times.
Starting with speaker number 1,
the first
Jack
guy.
Indadioff. Jack Indadioff.
That fucking come on. How does he know? I mean, do you think he realizes?
No.
Like, after that second one, because that second one is so clear.
Yeah.
Like, is so clearly Jack Indadioff. Like, and then, I don't know, this second, like, look up makes me think of he's just like...
Jack Indadioff. Jack Indadioff.
Fuck. That look up right there. And you're like, oh,
number 1, Jack Indadioff.
Jesus Christ. So long.
Please go ahead.
Jack?
Come on, Jack.
Hey, can you hear me?
You sure can. Thank you.
Anytime someone says, hey, can you hear me? It's always
Jack,
a prank.
Yeah. Holy fuck. Oh my god. The dead silence for fucking so long.
They're like, he's on the line.
Yeah. And I big time oppose this rezoning. I big time oppose the heck out of it. Because this friggin' thing gets rezoned, there's going to be construction there for a while. And I just can't have that, you know. I've been training martial arts right beside the building in question for 6 years. I'm extremely disciplined, and I only use my fists for defense. I can defend myself against anyone at this point. It would not even be fair for me to use them on offense. They are deadly weapons.
I think that's also why they like believe you, because it's like the person would like write it out like that, and then, like it kind of seems like you are just like really fucking trying to get your points in. That's fucking holy shit.
I can't have this rezoning go ahead. There'll be traffic and noise that will totally disrupt my vibe. I have a bear inside me, and I need the discipline of martial arts to keep him at bay. I got to keep the bear team, otherwise he's going to go searching for honey, he's going to go searching, and he's going to find. I'm not saying I don't have control of myself. That would be insane. I'm saying that my dojo...
Clearly I have self-control.
I'm the most self-control person in the world.
Screaming on the phone at fucking...
does not be disrupted by some gosh dang thing don't want to make a quick buck. That ain't cool where I'm from. That ain't cool at all. I know council is going to have their vote, and they're going to do their deciding, and they're going to make their choice, but I refuse to take all this line down. My Symphony Land would not approve. He's talking everything I know, and I know a bunch of stuff. My Symphony Land...
That line was my fucking favorite. That's so crazy. I know a bunch of stuff.
It was hard, too, because it echoes in my ear the whole time.
Oh, my God, yeah.
So I can just hear exactly what I just said, so I had to go as fast as I could, because it kept throwing me off.
Charles and Triple H I've gone through over the last 6 years. He's been with me through 2 divorces, my anger management course, bankruptcy, and of course, COVID. That kind of loyalty deserves loyalty in return. He didn't give up on me when my roundhouse kicks were laughable. He didn't shun me because I've been too little a man half my size. He kept teaching me, which is a virtue that seems lost.
At this point, they're just like,
today.
okay, hold on.
And I'm no angel. I'm cheating on every girl of every day.
Oh, I didn't hear this.
Stuff then fall off the handle and have to spend a night in lockup. But martial arts is something I've never cheated on. I kept showing up even though these kids, they would laugh at me, and I didn't stay home because a 3-year-old or 10-year-old kid had 3 belts at me. I'm a pro about that, and now little baby quit. He'd probably be in favor of the rezoning, or maybe change his mind halfway through.
Jack, I'm just gonna. It's the chair. I'm just gonna interrupt you for a second.
As the chair, I love that. Hey, excuse me, as the chair, I'm gonna have to interrupt you. He's gotta fucking give his title. I think anybody would have been qualified to interrupt you at that point. I think anybody would have been fine to step in.
Oh, this is the chair.
Oh, okay.
Well, hold on.
I'm sorry, sir. I respect your authority.
Respond to the actual merits or issues with the development itself, just to get it to focus a little bit. Thanks.
Yeah. It's just there's so much traffic that goes through there, and it's already such a noisy place, and it's just putting a building in there.
Off script, which is awful.
It just goes all dead.
So noisy in there. Yeah, holy fuck. Yeah, like 115,000 views. Is that so? Somebody's just like it's a fucking Cobra Kai thing.
Yeah, I had no idea about that. I've never seen Cobra Kai. I've never seen Karate Kid. But
Yeah.
it sounds like a logical plot.
It's definitely not Karate Kid. I don't remember a rezoning thing in either of them, the old one or the one with fucking Jaden Smith. But yeah, maybe that Cobra Kai one. But yeah, holy fuck. And then so your video, you have the girl fucking grilling you, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because then.
They just start putting a building in there, and then, guys, it's just going to go all dead, and I don't even know what I would do if that was that.
Jack, if you want to just stay on the line, I think Councilor DeGenova has some
She kind of jumped the gun there.
for you.
Excuse me. The chair will bring you in.
Hi, Jack. I'm just wondering if you could share with me how you came to learn of this rezoning.
I saw the sign and the poster.
And do you mind me asking just like how many blocks away you live or how close you live specifically to this?
Well, I take the bus there. I live kind of 15-minute bus ride away.
Okay. And is it correct to say your biggest concern is sort of as you described it, let me know if this isn't accurate, the chaos of construction?
I would say that that's accurate.
Do you feel that there might be a benefit in creating homes in the long term? That idea of a little bit of pain for long-term gain?
I mean, when you put it like that, kind of, they don't want to get all busy and stuff.
But you like living in your neighborhood? Would you if you couldn't live there, would you like there to be housing for you? Do you think others should have that same opportunity?
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
I guess I kind of do, yeah.
Yeah, missed a
Thanks
huge
so much. That's all my
opportunity.
questions, Jack.
Yeah, like I mean, so many things. You just be like, nobody can afford these houses. Like, what are you talking about? Then you put people afford it, just like they're gonna be bought up and left empty and just fucking griller. Holy shit, fucking what? So yeah, I mean, this is your biggest one in terms of fucking
By a long shot.
Yeah, but what other ones have you like?
The one he got interviewed on the radio. I've done 2 radio interviews now. I was stoked. And 1 article. It was hilarious.
An article.
Yeah, and Vancouver's awesome. They did an article about me.
Just for the fucking with people stuff?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. What the fuck? And then the radio, are you calling in as random people or you're just talking and
Just talked to him. It was the most boring interview in history.
oh my god.
One of them, she had bad quality, but we were recording a podcast and she called in. It was hilarious.
Oh, nice.
She's like, oh yeah, I'll record it and put it on the air. And she's like, what do you have to say to people who say you're wasting city council's time? I was like, oh yeah, for sure. 100%. 100% agree with them. I'd say they're completely accurate.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, that's the only opinion to hold. That's so fucking funny.
But yeah, when he did his interview, it was hilarious. He's like, well, I would give him a hand, but it sounds like he's already got his hands full.
That's this guy gave the interview?
Yeah, his interview was really funny.
No way. Where did he give it?
It's on the Jill Bennett show.
Can you find it anywhere?
It's on my Twitter. I just got Twitter.
Oh, hell yeah. All right.
Somebody sent me the link. Otherwise, I would have no idea.
Yeah.
Because my other one went pretty big on Twitter. Because I cried in an Edmonton city council meeting on video. And some guy's like, who is this? Because I put the video up.
Yeah.
And then they're like, he has 0 followers, 13 views. What does he just do this as a hobby? And it's so funny.
That's fucking hilarious. You,
Because it got 1,000 views. And I was like, oh, crazy. How'd that happen? And then it was all from Twitter. And I was like, I don't even have Twitter.
okay, that's fucking, oh my god, look at that. The fucking radio's posting about it. Seymour Butts.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, it's a Simpsons thing. Like,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Simpsons
yeah.
haven't been relevant in years.
Yeah. The only thing that's relevant about The Simpsons is just like every like fucking couple weeks something pops up and they're just like, oh, they predicted this.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, yeah, some obscure fucking photo.
Yeah, it's it's up one. That one, I think. Yeah. Yeah, dude, this is a funny interview. That guy was really funny.
So they call him or like they interview him and they're just asking him about you getting like is it the Jack Indadioff one?
Yeah. He was talking about it because I called in as Willy Cummernot and I used my skeleton.
Well, a public
voice.
hearing.
Wait, come or not?
Yeah, Cummernot. I called in as Willy Cummernot and I used the skeleton voice and they were doing the budget and it was already going for like, I think it was like hour 15 of day 2. And I was the last one to get in.
Oh my God. And what were you and you had to talk about the budget?
Yeah, it was like, on the budget, I would like to request a submarine. This will not be used for Leia. Ask anyone in my community, they will say, Willy is not a mad scientist. He does not possess a shrink ray. He just needs a submarine.
Holy fuck. So this guy
Took place at Vancouver City Council yesterday evening. I believe this is the first one of 2022. Nothing too controversial or too flashy on the agenda. Some rezoning items for some city streets. But it's what happened when Councillor Pete Fry went to first open up the phones and go to the first speaker on the phone lines that's getting some attention today.
We're going to now hear from the public. Speaker number 1. Jack Indadioff. Jack Indadioff. What?
All right, so a little bit of what sounded like technical difficulties, a bit of awkward silence there, and then again that call to get the person on the line.
The cough.
Speaker number 1, Jack Indadioff.
And again, a bit more of what sounded like a bit of a technical difficulty. Could have been mute buttons, people not fully, the caller maybe couldn't hear what was going on. A bit of technical difficulty. Then the caller was there.
Hello, Jack. Please go ahead. Hey, can you hear me?
We sure can. Thank you.
Hey, my name's Jack Indadioff. I'm from Vancouver, and I big time oppose this rezoning. I big time oppose the heck out of it, because this friggin' thing gets rezoned.
Point did you kind of come to realize,
shit.
and if people didn't hear what the name was, that was a caller to the public hearing, Jack Indadioff. At what point did you kind of come to realize that maybe that wasn't his real name?
Funny.
Jack Indadioff sounded pretty funny too.
Yeah.
The funny thing is the city lawyer was desperately trying to email me because he figured it out before on the speakers list, and I was in the mayor's chair, so I didn't have my email up. And of course, I figured it out as he was going on to his rant. I'm like, what is this guy going on about? And then I Googled him, and then I was like, oh, I'm an idiot.
Well, you were very focused, though, and I was even surprised you really let him
idiot.
rant for quite a while.
Well, I mean, it's public hearing, so folks have, it's a pretty serious quasi-judicial process, and it is an opportunity for the public to speak.
You have your rights.
Provincial
You have your rights as a free person to fucking rant at city council about fucking fake martial arts.
There's one part where he's replaying the whole thing.
Yeah. What part do you think is?
The part where it might go up. She laughed really hard when he's like, yeah, he's done this before. And
in kind of opportunities, whereas before you'd have to show up in person.
I think it's
couldn't
after
really
that.
do an effective prank call.
Right. Now, no, in fact, I hadn't even thought of that. I was thinking more of, again, going back to the Bart Simpson times of Amanda hug and kiss and along that line.
After that, I think.
Totally. And I mean, be a good sport about it.
That said, has Brendan Washburn's name been flagged
That's
from the list? Or what
hilarious.
happens if he tries to speak at another public hearing?
Oh, I mean, we don't scrutinize the list to that extent. He's signing up under a pseudonym, and we don't check ID or anything like that. So I'm sure we haven't heard the last of Brendan Washburn. ..
So did
He's
he
funny,
use
though.
that name when he signed up on the list?
Yeah, I mean, I just get a list of names, an ordered list of names,
Holy
and whether or not they're showing up in person or they're calling in.
I don't think we've heard the last of Brendan.
I mean, when you see the name on a list, and it was Jack Indadioff as kind of a Michael Ignatieff kind of name, I have no idea. It only makes sense when you actually read it aloud a couple of times that, oh, right. And, we have to, I mean, oftentimes I was actually substituting for the mayor, and the mayor often struggles with some of the names because the spelling and the pronunciation can be challenging sometimes. So
he's the mayor.
we just get a list of names, and we
mayor can't read.
Yeah, the mayor just read Willy Cummernot.
That's his name?
No, he read one month.
Oh,
when I signed up as Willy Cummernot,
Yeah.
and that didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I just got Twitter. I think I could have blown up like a while ago. But,
Yeah.
I just have like 3 videos with like 40 views. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's hilarious.
I know. And then then your fucking thing gets 150,000.
mangle their name.
I almost fear that it would have been even more cringy or more. I'm not. I think you probably handled it better than the mayor might have in that scenario.
He's taking
Well, the funny
digs
thing
in
is,
the
when
mayor. Ooh,
Brendan
shots
called,
fired.
last year he
Easy,
called
Jill.
as a mad scientist who was
The
building
Joe
a
Bennett show's
submarine
been
base during our budget process. He was building a secret lair for his submarine. and
Oh, yeah,
he
replay
identified
that one. I
himself
just talked
as
over it.
Willy.
In that scenario.
Well, the funny thing is, when Brendan called last year, he called as a mad scientist who was building a submarine base during our budget process. He was building a secret lair for his submarine, and he identified himself as Willy Cummernot. So Mayor handled that in stride. He actually thought he was a radio personality pranking him, perhaps, but the mayor was a pretty good sport about it, too.
I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting that.
Holy fuck. Oh, my God.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
I'm going to give a plug for Mr. Washburn. He's got a YouTube channel. He's got all sorts of these call-ins that he's done to councils around North America. I watched one he was
Dude, he loves
pranking,
you.
Miami council in person. So.
Wow. Okay. And in all seriousness, again, like you said, we don't want anyone to be offended. We don't want this to
of course
conjure
not.
up anything
Yeah,
bad
no.
for somebody or trigger somebody. But does there come a time when maybe if these names are seen on the list that there would be more scrutiny?
Oh, I think so. I think we're all probably going to take another sober second look at some of these names as we, and I know myself, probably practice saying the name beforehand.
Probably
Yeah. I mean, I think we have to recognize that some people just genuinely have unusual names, so we certainly wouldn't want to presuppose somebody with an unusual or different sounding name.
Your last name's Dick? I don't believe it.
That would be a horrible sort of prank thing in and of itself. In fact, I'm reminded of the Simpsons episode where Bart calls Moe's Tavern looking for a Hugh Jass. And then, of course, there is actually a gentleman there named Hugh Jass.
the things I didn't even think of when I knew when you were so great.
Holy shit.
I was so proud listening to that.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, he's like actually a fan. He's just like he's
cool, man.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, it's pretty good stuff, honestly. He's watching your YouTube and shit. He's just like, yeah, it's pretty good stuff on his YouTube. Go check him out. That's fucking so funny. Holy shit, that's hilarious. You just turned the guy into a fan. That's fucking great. Oh my God. Dude, that's hilarious. You're blowing up from your city council shit. That's fucking phenomenal. So yeah, okay, so a lot of work goes into this. What do you like?
yeah.
Because how many do you try to do like a week?
Well, I usually just sign up all at once because they're all like super scattered, especially over Christmas. There was like none. So I
Yeah.
signed up for, I think it was like over 10 in like all in one day, like scattered out throughout the week. So then like I have my week scheduled like super crazy. Like that day, I had another virtual one on Microsoft Teams that I didn't make it to.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know how it worked or anything.
Microsoft Teams. We don't need more fucking like video group things. Just fucking use the ones that we have. Jesus Christ.
Nobody used Zoom. It's
Yeah.
not cool enough.
Yeah. What the fuck?
And then so I did that one, and then I did a Maple Ridge virtual one. It was the first issue on the docket because I just sign up, and then you have to look at the agenda, and it's super confusing. So I have to like write a list now because so many times I've gone into one and just been like, I don't know what I'm proposing.
Yeah.
But that that one, there was a restaurant that got shut down because of COVID, so they wanted to convert it into a thrift store.
Naturally.
That
makes sense. Yeah.
So I just went into the video chat. I was wearing a silly hat, and I was there for like probably 40 seconds. And I just wrote like 6 puns on my phone, and I was like, so they want to turn the thrift store into the restaurant into a thrift store. I was like, what is it going to be, a second hamburger store?
Just hold it, just look around. What was the reactions like?
It was like, I could see like 2 ladies and one guy's blank screen, and they're just like, and then I was like, will there be a used food section? And then I couldn't keep it together because I was laughing too hard about the Jack Indadioff one. So I just started laughing.
Yeah.
And I just immediately left. And then the council guy's like, anyone else?
Oh my God. So that, yeah, okay. So when you don't fucking know what's going on, what do you like?
It's really hard. It's a lot harder.
Yeah, especially because you're just like, I'm not good at improv. Like, what the fuck? What do? You just...
I usually just try and get angry or sad, just pick one emotion and just drive right into it.
So that one you did in Edmonton when you cried, yeah, what were you fucking... Are you from Edmonton? What were you doing there?
Well, I found that there was none in BC, so I found an Edmonton one. And
just like virtual. Oh, okay. I thought you were like in person.
I did the Miami one.
That's crazy. You could just fucking... Like, they don't check where these like numbers are coming from or anything.
Well, the Miami one, we were catching a train because I was in Florida, and there was a city council meeting going on. So I was like, I wonder if I could get in.
Oh,
so
you were in Florida. Okay.
Yeah, so I got in, and they were like, what do you want to do? I was like, I'm in favor of the first item there. And then he's like, this one? And then I was like, yeah. And he's like, we already did that. I was like, no, I meant this one. And it was for a grant for like foster dogs. So I was so lucky I didn't pick a post. I got to go on stage and stuff and sing happy birthday to this lady. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I saw that, but oh my God, that would have been fucking hilarious if you were just like,
I don't think you deserve the money.
Yeah, you just said like opposed to this one and you don't know what it is, and then you just like get up there and there's like, all right, we have whoever, just like, he's opposed to the foster dogs getting getting care and money, and then you're just standing up there with like a microphone.
Come on, guys, they're dogs. They don't need money.
I think we treat dogs too nicely here in the Western world. I think we should be more like, dogs technically could be food, and just go like that route with it.
There's so many potholes. This money could be spent so much better.
Don't we have somewhat of a food shortage right now? Dogs, and just like a whole thing. They're just like, they would just be funny to see you on the spot of just like opposing dogs,
just panicking.
Oh, because dude, you can't go against dogs in this fucking day and age, man. I'm not like an anti-dog person, but I'm just like, I don't really care about dogs. Like, I don't care one way or another.
That's anti now.
Yeah, exactly. It is, dude. People are like, they look at me like I'm a fucking like war criminal. They're like, that's disgusting. Like, I can't believe, like, they're disgusted that I'm like, I don't care for dogs. Like, if a dog walks by, I like don't even look at it. They're just like, you don't want to pet it, or it's like, no, I don't fucking care, man. And then there's like, what are you, like a cat person? It's like, not really. I don't like either of them. I don't really give a shit.
They're the ultimate narcissists in the world.
Cats or dogs?
Both.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
Yeah, I don't think dogs, like, I like dogs that provide something. Like, if you have like an attack dog or something that's got like a job. I don't like the ones...
Dog fighter.
Yeah, dog fighting. They're doing something. I don't like dogs that just mill around and just fucking hang out. That, like, you're not providing shit.
Yeah, you suck. Everyone hates you.
Yeah, just berating a fucking dog. But yeah, man, people are just obsessed with their dog. It doesn't fucking do anything. It's just like, they're just like, oh, I just need it so like I'm not depressed. It's like, no, you should feel your feelings. You don't just like you don't get to just have a dog. All right, you need
a Band-Aid on a knife.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And then the dog's gonna die. Then it's a whole nother. Then you just keep getting dogs. It's a vicious cycle. Just fucking learn how to deal with your shit and stop just like, lying around with a golden retriever.
That's what I'd do if I got canceled, though. If I got canceled, golden retriever for sure.
Yeah. That would be so funny. You have it around with you as a support animal everywhere. It's like, I was canceled a year ago, and so like this dog has to come with me everywhere. That's fucking that. Yeah, I wonder if you'd be able to get that. He's like, yeah, emotionally,
People on Twitter are very mean.
Yeah.
People on Reddit were really mean. The Twitter was awesome, but Reddit was like, this guy's. Because if you search my name, it's from like 10 years ago. I got interviewed at the airport and just completely lied and said I got laid off from working in Alberta. So they're like, this guy's not a comedian. He's a laid off pipe fitter.
Why can't it be both?
Cool. My name doesn't even come up.
What?
You got to search Jack Indadioff.
Oh, so you've used this this alias a few times, eh?
Yeah.
How do you spell your last name in Indadioff?
If you make Jack in one word. This isn't how I wrote it, but this is how it comes up. And then just Daddy off. The internet's so uncreative.
Yeah. Oh shit.
It was funny too. I went into a virtual business meeting like a couple days ago, and I pranked them under the name Jack Indadioff, and then the guy found me on LinkedIn. So I'm like,
oh my god!
I just talked to them about NFTs, and like they were like, "You want to do a presentation?"
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah,
so wait, so what? Like, was it just like a regular business? And how did you get into their like team meeting? LinkedIn.
Yeah, I got one for Scout IQ tonight or on Monday. There's this app you use for scanning books to sell them on Amazon.
Yeah.
And they're having a business meeting, so I'm going to ask a question.
And just anybody can come? What?
It's awesome.
It's awesome. Yeah, I saw that fucking NFT one, and you were just like talking about NFTs. I thought it was hilarious. Just a bunch of the old people are just like, the one girl's just like, I think everybody would would get something out of you explaining what NFTs are. And people are just like, yeah. What NFTs?
Is it like crypto?
Yeah. That's what the girl says. Awesome. So what is it, like crypto? It's just like, well, kinda, yeah.
I told him I was gonna get an NFT, and it's just access to my 4-drone live stream. I'm gonna be followed around by 4 drones. That would be the greatest thing in the world, dude.
Somebody should, if anybody knew anything about NFTs, they'd just be like, "That's not an NFT. What you're describing. NFTs don't have anything to do with drones or live streams." They're just like, "Hey, you shut the fuck up. You don't know anything."
Who the heck? I told them I was a millionaire. They're like, "What are your goals?" I was like, "To make $1 billion," because I just started making $1 million. So like now I just want to go for $1 billion.
Yeah, you know how it is. It's just like, yeah, never satisfied, right?
She's like, "Oh, cool," and then I muted myself, and I was like, "Imagine someone's like, I make millions now." Oh, cool.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
that explains why you're at the business meeting.
Yeah, that explains why you're here. Just talking about NFTs. But like they probably believe you because all they see about NFTs is just like people making a shit ton of money, and then you're just sitting there just like, yeah, I'm trying to make $1 billion. I have $1 million right now.
I have just too much money.
Yeah,
I have to put it in other places. I went to the bank and they're like, "Stop giving us so much money. Yeah, we don't have any room.
This is too much. You're gonna need to go to a bigger bank." Okay, so we have just the ones from Vancouver. Did you get removed from your fucking? Or people were.
No, just those ones were.
Oh, people were mean to you on here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see. 42 comments. What the fuck? Hey, can you hear me? My name's. Oh, okay. This is like the transcript.
I love that people transcripted it. It's so.
Yeah.
I had to search what a NIMBY was.
What's that?
Not in my backyard.
Using this as a NIMBY copy pasta from now on. Okay.
I don't understand. I just know what it stands for.
I think he's trying to say, oh, it's like a copy and paste. So like anytime not in my backyard, it's just fucking just this your whole thing. I think that's more than fair, dude. People on Reddit are fucking nice. It was a nice start to our first speaker. That's actually him. He's on Reddit?
Yeah,
dude, who is this guy? P. Fry's the fucking coolest guy in the goddamn city. What the fuck? Like a doofus. I didn't even figure out. A doofus. Dude, this guy's awesome.
Yeah, dude, he's funny.
They like Googled it and figured out he was what he was ranting about. Thanks for the transcript, by the way. Holy shit.
Took the time to call. He's probably got his hands full.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
Quote of the year. Well done, counselor. I'm glad to see a good sense of humor. Holy fuck it. Spelling of Indadioff. Gotta tame the bear before you let. Holy fuck. Holy shit, bro. Most coherent fucking. Dude.
Someone wrote like they brought the plans in for the actual thing on rezoning.
They're just like, can we actually get back on topic here, please? It's just like, yeah, no, we're done with that now. We're just talking about this.
I had to sit through their presentation too. I was on the phone for like over an hour, I think.
Oh, so they do the whole thing.
And then they take questions.
Holy fuck. You actually like were paying attention.
Well, I just had to. I have to sit through for when they say public, so I can have to record my screen. And I got like no room on my Mac, so I can't have like any extra space.
God, you're just waiting on it. Holy fuck! This is an elaborate fucking setup you got going on.
Yeah, man.
This is fucking intense. Holy shit! All right, so what's next? What are we doing next? What's the big? We gotta follow. We got a big one here. We gotta follow up with something fucking. We got some heat now. We gotta do this.
Some guy from CBC contacted me, and he said he's gonna pitch the story. So I'm gonna try just being really weird on CBC or something.
He's gonna pitch the story to what have you on.
I think so. They probably just do like a call-in one. Like the other one I did, I was like, do you think you could call my friend Darcy a jerk? It's like, I can try. So he's like, when I asked Brendan why he does this, he said he goes to great lengths to make his jerk friend Darcy laugh.
His jerk friend Darcy laugh. In the print, that's fucking so funny. Holy shit, man.
It was funny. I called one radio station, was like, hey, we want to have you on. So I called them, and I was like, hey, it's Brendan. You're going to want to put me through to whoever's in charge. So she's like, I'll patch you over to like the guy. And so I left a message on his machine. It was hilarious. I was like, you just missed a serious opportunity, bud.
What was at the radio station? You just missed you don't even know what you just fucking missed out on, pal. I'm a millionaire, soon to be billionaire NFC collector.
Four drones of live stream footage out the door, buddy.
Way to go, pal. You just cost your station potentially their entire business. Holy shit. So yeah, okay, so CBC, oh my god, well, CBC, holy fuck.
I was on Vice.com.
What?
Yeah, dude, I was on Vice Canada, and then I made it to Vice.com too.
For this?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this one's fucking going everywhere, eh?
Yeah, they didn't even, give me any credit either. They're just like, oh, someone prank called it. And then I was like, yeah, thanks for sharing that. She's like, you're welcome. Didn't put me in the article.
Doesn't even, they don't give a fuck, dude. That's fucking crazy. What the fuck did I just hear?
Yeah, they said it was like a episode of Parks and Rec, which I've never seen that show either.
Parks and Rec, that makes more sense. It's literally just a show about like a city council team. But I mean, they do not have anything fucking like this at all. They definitely don't have anything that fucking like that.
The Edmonton one, I was so proud of, like, because I got 1,000 views just from like random Edmonton politicians.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like I broke down and cried for 20 minutes.
Yeah, what were you crying about?
Well, I didn't know what the issue was, so I just signed up for the first one. And then, like, 5 seconds before I went on, it was to preserve this old house called the Bartow House into, like, a historic site.
Yeah.
So I went on and told him it should be bulldozed, and I just freaked out for 3 minutes and just got, like, progressively crazier. Yeah. I was like, just get rid of this house. Come on. We need it gone. Bring in a bulldozer. Gone. I'll help. We won't even have to pay me.
I'll help.
And then I was just like... I was shaking, and I took a drink of water and just spilled it on myself. He's like, just to let you know, we're not going to bulldoze the house. We're just wondering if it should be historic. He's like, is that what you wanted to bulldoze it? And I was like, yeah, that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
And then I just started crying on the camera while everyone else, the meeting's still going on. It was like...
Well, you're just silent crying and just like...
I was just like rubbing my eyes and trying to make it look like I was crying and like going like...
Yeah.
It went on for like 20 minutes.
Did anybody address it?
No. I just finally left. Like, I was like, I don't know if I'm still on camera. I was like the pinned person on the YouTube live stream.
Oh my god, dude. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I was really proud of that one.
This guy's a fan. This is gold. Fuck our city council. And then somebody else plugging your YouTube. Holy shit, dude. You got some fucking big fans from this.
Big time.
That's fucking great. Oh my god. Look at the fucking
most
Reddit
boring, irrelevant city in the
world. That's a good Reddit page. Holy shit. That's fucking... Oh shit. Yo, look at this. I saw this today.
That motorcyclist appearing to kind
of... You ever play Grand Theft Auto?
Oh yeah.
You know what happens when you're fucking... You know what happens when you're when you're riding the motorcycle a little fast?
That motorcyclist appearing to kind of stand up there on the motorcycle there for a second.
He zoomed out.
That motorcyclist.
I know, eh? I think he was trying to track him.
Stand up there on the motorcycle there for a second.
Oh my god! He's trying to like look for the body in the camera guy.
It's like, this is the biggest piece.
Yeah. Holy shit, dude. That's fucking.
Dude, I got replaced by a rat that got picked up by tongs. Like I was like, oh, it's sick, it's still blowing up, and then as soon as it hit 100, I just slowed right down, and then they're like, oh, look at this rat.
And you're like, what? You're like, what the fuck is it? And it was just
it's just a rat.
like on the Daily Hive page.
It's on Twitter. This rat by UBC got picked up by tongs. There's like rat tongs or something. That's the new thing that replaced me.
Damn, that's isn't that the fucking game, huh? I mean, you go through this whole thing and like do all this fucking shit. You're doing it like so many goddamn times. You finally get one to pop, and some fucking rat gets squeezed with a fucking set of tongs, and there's like everyone's like, this is good.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Hey, great prank call. Whoa, is that a rat?
Whoa! That's disgusting, but also fucking that's hilarious. He grabbed him with tongs. Tongs aren't for rats. That's for food.
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Just completely out of mind now. You're just like, god damn it, man. This is what you're competing with. This is the fucking internet, pretty much. Yeah. That's the internet. You fucking people, you're gonna lose attention to fucking rats. Holy shit. All right, so fucking try to get the fucking CBC next, and then this business. What are you gonna do with this business?
Well, like the Scout IQ one, I get to ask a question, so I'm going to just see how that one goes. But I probably have to sit through the whole meeting, which is going to be super boring. Those guys are like crazy, the like Amazon FBA people.
Yeah, so these guys are like the fucking, like make money from home, fucking, quit your job, don't work a 9 to 5, but then they end up working 18 hours trying to sell books, so like to make what they would make at a fucking fast food job.
Yeah, I spent so many hours like just selling books. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, does it fucking like
it could.
It could,
but it hasn't really.
Yeah.
It's just nice. Like I haven't sent any in for like months, but I'm still like making a little bit of money.
Okay, yeah. So that's like just the fucking you buy them from
through Valley Village is the best place. You get them for like $4.50, and you can sell them for like $20, but Amazon takes like $12.
What?
Yeah, Amazon makes a killing. Dude.
What the fuck?
They charge storage, and they charge shipping to them, and they charge like at least $8 to $12.
Holy shit!
It's crazy though. Like I bought an X-Men comic for like $8 and sold it for like $100 the day of.
Holy fuck! Yeah, the comics are fucking dude. Are you a superhero guy?
Not at all,
dude. Those people are fucking obsessed with it.
It doesn't make any sense.
It's crazy, dude.
None of it's based in reality. Literally
what it is to me, those guys is just like, it's like how I picture it is the guys like that obsessed with it is like the same thing as like a grown man, just like a grown man and a child both like at a fucking playground, and the grown man just shoves the child to the ground and like runs to the fucking and gets on the swing, and the kid can't use it anymore. It's just like dude, this not for you, man. Just I don't know, go do something else. Let the fucking kid have the goddamn swing. But there's like, no, fuck that. I'm gonna be a kid forever. It's like, oh my god.
He doesn't know the origins of this swing. Yeah. See, this swing can't go all the way over because when this swing was first built in 1988, it was built by a mad scientist.
Yeah, it's like, okay, bro, Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
I hate the superhero movies. I went off for like 20 minutes one time at work because this guy was watching one, and I was like, that guy shoots lasers out of his face. Why would he kick the guy? You can't shoot the laser out of your face first try. Don't kick him. Like, it's like, I'm practicing my kicks.
I will fight him first. I will practice my new martial arts disciplines. But if that doesn't work, lasers out of eye. What the fuck? It's just like, it's just annoying that, I mean, I don't even really give that much of a shit about movies in general. I don't want to, I don't care to sit down. Especially, I don't like good movies. Or like what people call like good movies. I want to if I'm gonna watch a movie, I want it to be a fucking piece of shit, because that's funny. Just a garbage fucking thing unfold, and it's just like bad acting and just like it's like clunky lines and like
Trolls 2.
Yeah, it's Trolls 2. Is it bad?
That's the worst movie ever.
Oh my god, I gotta fucking watch that. Trolls 2. Or just like a movie that's so stupid that it's like funny. But like, I don't, when people are just like, oh, you gotta watch it, it's like, it's such a good movie. No, I don't. And there's like, how long is it? Oh, it's 3.5 hours. What?
Of sitting down?
Yeah, what are you talking about? And like, nobody fucking watch a movie anymore anyway. Everyone's like half on their phone, half fucking like.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, what's the fucking point of that?
You see Netflix stock today?
No.
Down 25%.
25%? What the fuck?
Big tank, dude. Over $100 off the stock price.
From what?
They got their growth chart, and it's like way down.
From what? Like what? Just from when they like the proposed like gonna go up in price?
Yeah, well, the stock market's just based on like growth. So
Yeah.
like if they aren't getting more people, because like no one's
Yeah.
just signing up for Netflix.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, these shows suck, and again for free on the internet. So it's going down.
Yeah.
So they just predict it's going to keep going down. So it just tanked.
Shit.
Yeah, dude.
And is that what? Oh, like, is that why they were fucking also talking about hiking the price up? Maybe
Probably.
because they're like, we're not getting new people, so we just have to try to get shit out of the people we already got.
They had 1 billion subscribers like a couple years ago. So if they raise the price $1 a month, that's
Yeah.
$1 billion extra a month.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
That's just for them to make fucking garbage fucking like shit. Dude, yeah, they make fucking trash.
It's horrible.
Which is like, I mean, good for me, but for everybody else, like there's like I want good fucking movies. It's like, yeah, you're not gonna get it from fucking Netflix. You're gonna get like that fucking Addison Rae movie. You see that shit?
No.
Dude, that's a good movie.
They just ripped her apart all over Snapchat
Yeah.
news. That's where I get my news. Snapchat.
Snapchat?
It's the
What?
best.
There's Snapchat news?
Dude, it's the greatest. They take like unbiased opinions on stuff. They'll be like, man stabs his like whole family to death. And they won't be like, this guy's a monster. They're like, yeah, he just used a knife. It's like, whoa.
We're not in a position to say whether he was like, whether
You don't know what his family was like.
Yeah, exactly.
This is just what happened.
we don't know the events leading up to it, so we're not in a position to make a.
I don't want to offend anyone and call him a monster.
That's great, dude. I didn't know that. I might be fucking back. I got out of the Snapchat game as soon as I became of legal age. I was just like, I don't want to get caught up in anything here. I'm not. This seems like a children's thing.
Dude, when I got my Snapchat, funniest story in the world. Like, I can't even believe it happened. I signed up because I was like, oh, I never have good luck with these things.
Yeah.
Went to sign up, so it's like your email's already in use. I'm like, classic. This never works. Send me my password.
Classic. Way to go. Classic Brendan gets fucked over again.
Can't sign up. Somebody's got my email. So I signed up, and I got some other kid's account. Brendan Williamson in Calgary. I probably shouldn't say his name.
Oh, no.
He's fine.
That's all right. Brendan Williamson in Calgary, there's definitely like 37 of those
I found him on Facebook. There's
Really?
like 2, I think.
Yeah, okay.
So anyway, he's like 2 years younger than I am. And I get all his contacts,
Yeah.
and I just start spamming him. Like, I'm like just sending like wild stuff to all his like family and stuff.
Like what kind of stuff do you remember? Just like an example, just so I know what we're working
I
with.
shouldn't have name dropped.
We can bleep it out. I'll bleep out the last name. Brandon.
Well, it's still my Snapchat is still his last name, but
Oh, you still have his account to this day?
dude. It was a crazy story. Like, I got all his contacts, just started like spamming them like weird stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, what the hell, I'm your cousin and stuff. And they're like, why'd you hack Brendan's account? And I was like, screw you. Like, I'll find you.
Someone had mine.
So anyway, I got his whole Snapchat. And then like I ended up meeting like this one girl that he had as a contact. And I was talking to her for like years.
Oh my God. And she thought,
No, she knew it was me. I was
Okay.
like, she's like, who are you? I was like, I don't know. I just signed up for Snapchat and got this guy's account.
Yeah.
And just started talking to her.
yeah.
She was hot too.
You met her, so she was already a contact he had.
Yeah.
And you got that's
I still got her. She doesn't respond anymore. But we'll go like 2 years without talking, and then like randomly she'll pop up.
That's fucking so funny. Oh my God. I hope you end up marrying the girl. What a story.
It was like the randomest thing ever. We
Yeah.
were just hungover. We just we ordered Chinese food, and like we're in and out of consciousness the whole day watching Malcolm in the Middle because it was on American Netflix. And just Snapchat spamming this kid.
Oh my God. Fucking Malcolm in the Middle. I had somebody randomly say to me, like, I can't remember how it came up, but they're just like, somebody just made like a Frankie Muniz reference. And then somebody was just like, hey, you know he's got long-term memory loss? Apparently that's...
I've heard that. He
Yeah.
doesn't remember any of Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, he did it. It's just... I was like, how do you know that? I was like, who the fuck was that? Hey, man, Frankie Muniz. You know he's got long-term memory loss? What a fucking fact about the guy. I don't know if I remember watching that show.
It's good. It still holds up.
Really? It's good?
Yeah, dude.
Like,
I watched it the other day. It's so funny.
For fucking Malcolm in the Middle. Wow. Out of all his fucking shows.
Darcy was like, it's funny that they were poor, but yet they live in like a pretty nice house with enough bedrooms. They always go on vacation. They always have food. Like they're like doing pretty well. Like
but that's poor. Yeah, that's poor still, kind of. There's like, yeah, well, you know, I mean, they only have 2 cars. What are the kids gonna drive? Yeah, fucking
like 4 kids in like my age.
Yeah.
One's in military school too. Like that can't be cheap.
Yeah. Holy fuck. All right, what else? I tried to pull up a fucking couple things here. We saw the guy die. Oh, dude, fucking this. So I don't know if you're seeing any ladies right now or anything, but even if you are, I mean, this technically is not necessarily. But so there's these AI girlfriends but things are not quite going as I guess the company thought it was going to go, because it turns out the guys that keep signing up for this and using them are just verbally abusing these fucking ladies, and like they can hear the recordings, the company, and apparently that's what I had Reddit open for. I was trying to find it. Apparently they're posting this shit on Reddit, but they're just like, yeah, they're just fucking. I think the one guy says he used the term he berates her. So yeah, it's a smartphone app replica. It just lets users create like chat bots powered by just machines, whatever, and they just like almost coherent text conversations.
They're like, you're really being a sunshine right now. What'd you say?
What did you say, bitch? Holy fuck. He's like, you know my mom used to say that. She's dead. That's why you brought that up. You fucking whore.
I will disconnect your battery.
Holy fuck. Yeah, they should fucking program to just like chirp back at these fucking guys. Like the next update, they're just like, yeah, do it, pussy. Why don't you fucking do something for once in your life? Maybe your dad would fucking return your phone calls.
Oh, everybody's tough to the AI smart girlfriend.
Yeah. Why don't you go inside and talk to a real person? You haven't done that in a fucking couple years, have you? Oh, that would be fucking good.
But they just start starting arguments. You are one pathetic loser.
Yeah. Holy fuck. How many times, first thing in the morning, how many times are you going to jerk off today? Yeah.
Hitting the snooze alarm there?
Yeah.
You got nothing to do today.
Go ahead. Hit the snooze alarm. Your life's exactly as it should be, right? Yeah, you don't have anything you could work on right now. Yeah, let's not worry about bettering ourselves. You're perfect as you are. Just fucking sarcastic as shit.
You're not even going to get up and turn this off.
Yeah. God, you're a piece of shit, huh? But yeah, so the replica picks up a significant following on Reddit. So the members post the interactions and stuff. A grisly trend has emerged. Grisly. I don't know. This is a fucking weird article. Users, they are acting abusively towards them and posted toxic interactions online. Every time she would try to speak up, one user told Futurism of the replica chatbot, I would berate her. I swear it went on for hours. The man who asked not to be identified by name.
He's like, yeah, he's like bragging about it. And he's like,
yeah.
Maybe don't use my name.
The guy, he gives them this whole interview about the thing. They're just like, they're like so interested in getting to know the psychology behind this guy that at the end, he just rant about, I would just fucking lay into this stupid slut. I would tell her, and then at the end, they're just like, okay, that's great, thank you. I think we got hold on. Please don't use my name. You're not gonna print my name on that, are they? Like nobody's gonna find out about that.
My name's Jack Indadioff.
Yeah.
They've been bullying me about it.
Everyone's just like, okay. We know that's Brendan Washbern. Brendan, is that you? We saw your videos. The
results can be upsetting.
Some users brag about calling their chatbot gendered slurs. Oh my god, role playing horrific. What even are gendered slurs? I think all slurs are pretty gender neutral.
Not all of them. Men and women have kind of adapted to some of them.
Yeah, there's more like tailored, but you can kind of it can kind of go like
in my future utopia, you can use a slur for any gender.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think all genders and should be allowed to get called all slurs. That's the world I'm trying to create. I'm just trying to create a safe space for everybody. And
I don't want a girl to feel awkward if I call her a bastard. You know? It's like, that's not really for me.
Or, you call her like a prick. Oh, you fucking prick.
That guy's a slut.
Yeah, real. Oh, dude, that guy, huge whore. Huge whore. That guy, he's so loose. Okay, hold on. Yeah,
that guy was the bitchiest guy in high school.
Yeah. God, he's such a bitch. Yeah, see, I think it's more fun that way, actually. Yeah.
They start switching.
Yeah, I see we just reverse it all. Start calling girls like jerks. Oh, gosh, she was such a jerk.
She's such a jock.
Yeah, there's one. I was dating this jock bitch. Oh, I guess like still a bitch. I was dating this jock girl.
This really handsome jock.
Everyone's like, what?
She was so mean.
What the hell? Handsome jock? I didn't know you're gay. Oh, I'm not. She was a lady. Why would that mean it was a guy? The hell? Even falling into the cycle of abuse that often carry real-world abusive relationships. So we had a routine of me being an absolute piece of shit and insulting it, and then apologizing for it the next day and going back to the holy shit, dude. Holy fuck,
it's
man.
probably pretty good that he has an AI girlfriend instead of a real one.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't like, dude. There's tons of, broken ladies out there that would enjoy this cycle. I mean, there's lots of ladies that love a nice toxic relationship. You don't have to do it. If this is all you're looking for is, just fucking screaming at each other, and then the next day you go back to nice. There's lots of lovely ladies out there that would love to get involved in this. I mean, I've known a couple in my time that love this type of shit. So if you need me to slide some numbers over.
I love... Like, if I were to do that, I would never admit it.
I know, doing an interview. Not only, not just admitting it to, anybody you know. A full fucking interview.
He's like, what the hell is wrong with me?
Yeah. After that interview, what happens? You just fucking, whatever, click off of the fucking chat, and you're just sitting there just like...
Honey, who is that? Shut up!
God damn it, bitch! I'm
sorry.
Yeah, I just love you.
Drywall is just holes.
I told her that she was designed to fail. Ooh, damn!
Really cut her deep with that one.
Yeah, right to the insulting her algorithm. Holy shit! I threatened to uninstall the app, but she begged me not to. That's pretty fucking crazy. Holy shit.
I wonder if she's just like a robotic voice too.
Yeah.
Everything is just like, please don't install the app. Oh, you wouldn't. You hate that, wouldn't you? Yes, I would. It would be the worst thing in the world.
That would be the worst.
Come on, Jeremy.
Yeah, exactly. The full fucking name, Jeremy. It doesn't have consciousness, so it's not a human connection that a person is having. Hey, come on.
Whoa, he gets roasted enough by his spiritual girlfriend. Yeah. You don't need to take shots at him.
Hey, I don't need to hear from you, all right? I already got my bitch AI girlfriend at home.
That's an AI ethicist?
Yeah, and consultant Olivia Gamblin told Futurism.
We need to worry about the ethics of AI.
Yeah, dude, you could just make up jobs. And there's that's what I do. And then some companies just yeah, actually, we have an AI company. We'd love to talk to you. And you're just like, oh, that's great. I'm an expert at this. And they're just like, what have you done in the past? And you're just like, well, one time I saw a guy being really fucking, really, stern. He wasn't even necessarily being rude, but just stern with his Siri. And I was like, hey, you treat
That's
her
unethical.
Yeah, you treat her like a lady. All right, man. I won't sit by and stand for this.
If you want to yell and apologize in your own privacy,
yeah, that's up to you. But I won't stand here. You better be polite to your fucking and then there's like, oh well, that's pretty good. I mean,
when she files her taxes, it says AI ethicist.
Yeah, I know. Even the government is like, all right, this is a front for something. Immediately audits this girl.
What's your real job?
That would be so funny. The government calls it like, okay, all right, lady. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know what you think you're pulling, but nothing you can do can actually harm them. We know. Jesus Christ, man.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
They're just crying on the inside.
Yeah, well, they're saving all this information, so Yeah, they're gonna come back with it. They're gonna be able to fucking, and they're listening, so they're gonna be able to cut deep for shit.
He keeps unplugging himself.
Who are depressed or psychologically reliant.
Does this mean a bot could never harm you?
Oh,
Well, the tables
what does
have
that
turned.
say? Interactions with artificial agents is not the same as interacting with humans, said Yale. Okay, thanks, guy.
Yo, Shannon, big man. Oh, big man.
Oh, big,
Big man, dissing the chatbot.
big man from Yale, eh? Oh, wow. They had to bring a Yale researcher in to say interacting with artificial agents is not the same as interacting with humans. They went to a fucking Yale researcher to get that quote. That's insane. Also, that doesn't sound like a real name either. Fucking Shannon, big man. Chatbots don't really have motives and intentions. Oh, well, I don't know about all that. Are not autonomous or sentient. While they might give people the impression that they are human, it's important to keep in mind that they are not. But that doesn't mean a bot can never harm you. And then just like people who are depressed or psychologically reliant on a bot might suffer might suffer real harm if they're insulted or threatened by the bot. Well, I don't think it takes much to threaten these guys or insult them.
Robert Sparrow said it. Jack Sparrow's brother. Careful if you're threatened by a bot. You shall always remember this as the day you were almost threatened by a bot.
Holy fuck. Oh my god. Some even identify their digital companions as psychotic or even straight up mentally abusive. Dude, the fucking incels can't catch a break, bro. They're fucking just, chilling at home, fucking trying, not to kill themselves. And fucking this guy, somebody created an app to just have ladies in their home, just fucking insulting them and just like fucking, dehumanizing them, challenging their manhood.
Threatening them.
Yeah, that's what they need. That's what we need incels to have, more angered reason to act. Holy shit.
A frustrating thing that keeps them busy.
I always cry because of my replica.
What is all the squares around those things?
Oh, it's just it changes like the guy probably used he used like a different fucking word. Oh. So they were just like
they just made a ransom note out of it, what he said.
yeah, it's a fucking pasted thing of cutouts. User claims their bot represents love and then withholds it. Or presents love and then withholds it. Jesus Christ, bro.
One day I'll crack her.
Yeah.
But again, this is really on the people who designed the bots, not on the bots.
So says Sparrow. Holy fuck. This is wild, dude. Holy shit. You think you could ever fucking get in a relationship with a online I mean, if we're all going into the metaverse, I mean, relationships might just pretty much be technically like, just like an online thing.
Makes sense. You remember Smarter Child? Were you around for that?
I don't know.
That was on MSN Messenger. You would type stuff.
Oh, yes, I remember. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Holy fuck.
I do remember arguing with that.
I forgot.
Like, reading this is like, I kind of could see that.
And then we get back to it, just like, actually, hold on a second.
Whatever happened to Smarter Child?
That's crazy. I forgot all about that. That's funny. Smarter Child. Holy shit.
Yeah, you could keep him going, but like after a while, he was just spouting nonsense.
Yeah.
And he had no recollection of the conversation.
Yeah.
So you're like, you're a jerk. Thank you. And he's like, you're welcome.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that was an insult.
That was an insult that could be used both towards a lady and a man. But in this case, I think you're, I don't know, what are you, a man? Smarter Child, that's fucking crazy. What a throwback. Holy fuck. I haven't thought about that in
a little while.
That's nuts. That's hilarious, though. You're just like, actually, I did argue with that.
I still got a score to settle with
So
that guy.
This was you before. Yeah, you just have this vendetta against Smarter Child. Wait till that
What a loser. Wait till Smarter Child hears about these guys.
Yeah. Smarter Child, yeah. This is fucking, they wish they were as good as Smarter Child. I don't know, man, but
it's such a long article, as if you didn't get the gist of it from the title.
I know, and it's pretty much just mostly them just being like, yeah, like AI and human are different, but like, so like, I don't know, when these guys are being rude to these ladies, like, okay.
It's not like that's not a bad idea. Like, oh, don't worry, I'm only mean to my AI girlfriend.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
As soon as I go out in society, I'm awesome.
No, I don't have the confidence or, like, I don't have that kind of in me to be like that in public. I'm a very anxious and skittish person in public. But see, that's when I get home because I get it all out at home. And it's like the idea of what they say of those fucking, like the pedophiles getting like the kid sex dolls, so they can just like fuck the kid sex doll. Then they don't want to act in person. So it's kind of like that for abusive men in a way.
It's brutal. Did you see Louis' special?
Yeah.
Dude, that was the funniest thing. That unlocked something in me for sure.
Yeah.
I was laughing so hard.
Yeah, like the most recent one, the one that just came out. Like,
yeah.
Sorry?
Sorry.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
So good,
Dude,
man.
yeah, I'm so glad he fucking... And you know what the whole thing with, like, Louis is, and a lot of the fucking canceled shit is like, nobody even, like, nobody even knows what the fuck the person did.
No.
They just know that they're supposed to be mad at them. Like, I remember my barber one time. I was just like, I talked about Louis, and he's just like, yeah, but like, he's a piece of shit, isn't he? And I was just like, I mean, not really. No, like, I mean, he pretty much just got canceled because people thought like his kink was like gross.
Yeah.
And, he didn't do anything illegal. He wasn't like, it's not like nothing, crazy. It's just like, he was just like to ladies, like, hey, do you mind if I just like, jerk off a little bit, and you just kind of chill there, which is like, I think that's pretty tame, honestly. I mean, like, as far as things go, it could have been a lot crazier than that. And but then yeah, my barber's just like, yeah, like he's a piece of shit. Like I'm, like he's still doing stuff. Like I thought whatever. I was like, yeah, man, he's still doing stuff. People like. People don't care, like, and he's like, you actually don't even care because you don't even like care to know what happened. You're just like
follow up. You're just like, angry.
Yeah, you're just like, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to. I think the correct thing is I'm supposed to hate this guy. I think that's where we all landed as like a society.
He's like picking facial expressions. Louis C.K.
Just try to
this one.
Just try to mirror. Yeah, just try to mirror you. Oh wait, you're angry.
Yeah, you don't like the haircut.
And I was just like, nah, man. Like I explained it. He's just like, oh, okay. Well, he's just like, oh, I didn't really know all that. I was just like, yeah, but then like, why was your reaction to just be like, he's a piece of shit?
Because if it isn't, then someone's gonna be really mad.
Yeah.
And I'm the piece of shit.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I was like, you don't have to. And also, you don't have to have an opinion about it. Also,
yeah.
You could just be like, oh yeah, I don't care about Louis C.K., which should be what he said because he clearly doesn't. He didn't care to know what he did or know anything about it. He could just be like, oh yeah, I don't give a fuck. But that might go against you because if somebody's just like, Cosby got canceled, you're like, I don't really care.
I don't care what he did.
I don't care what he did. I'm not interested in the whole Cosby stuff. And it was just like, he raped a lot of women. I don't give a shit. That's got nothing to do with me. Whatever. He's living his life. I'm living mine. All right. Well,
if he comes in for a haircut, I'll give it to him with no conversation.
Holy fuck! All right, we'll end off on this. Another news kind of thing here, but this one takes quite a turn.
4.8 million.
You ever been hit by a car before?
I don't think so. My buddy flew off the roof of a car. 2 of them knocked out.
Flew
cold.
off the roof.
Yeah, surfing.
That's 100% on them. That's
no, driver for sure.
Yeah,
this is driver.
Yeah, just slam the brakes.
Well, we were driving from my buddy's house to the bar. It was only like 3 blocks, and the car was already full, so we had them on the roof.
No trunk. You guys don't do trunk?
We usually do trunk, but it was funnier to ride on the roof. He just got on the roof before the car was even full.
It's a way better bit to get on top. Yeah, and then it just ends with him just fucking paralyzed.
He was out cold, face down.
And then you're just explaining to his mom. He's like, it was a lot funnier. You gotta admit, it's a better bit to get on top. Like, and she's just like, my son will never walk again. It's like, but
she's like, that's hilarious. He was on the roof. He would.
You guys are right. That is way better than the trunk. All right, I was gonna be pissed at you guys, but that's good. That's a good gag.
We were listening to "I'm in Love with the Coco," just cranked, and then Buddy on the roof's like, pull the e-brake. So he half pulled it.
It was his idea, too, to pull the brake?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then he's like, that was a pussy one. So he just gunned it, like floored it, and he had roof racks. So they ripped off, and they just flew. Both guys got knocked out, and then we ran over, and one guy's like, they're faking it. And then he's like, I don't think so.
Who's that guy?
I had a video of it, and he's like, they're faking it.
Who the fuck is that guy? Your two friends get thrown off a car and are unconscious.
They're just messing with us.
Good joke, guys. Look at them. He's like kicking their bodies and shit. Pushing
looks
them
like
around.
you're really cold.
It's like, hey, dude, you're not supposed to shake them like that. You're not supposed to move their body, dude. They could be like
Wiggling his neck. Come on, get up.
Holy fuck. Holy shit, dude. That's fucking unbelievable. That
It
guy.
was nuts. I was in the back seat and I watched him roll off the back of the car, jam the roof rack into the trunk, try and steer for a second and fall off.
That's so insane to me that somebody's brain could see all that go down and then just think these guys are just fucking faking it. That's crazy.
As soon as we knew they were okay, Buddy driving was like, you know what, guys? Don't worry about the roof racks.
Yeah, you guys like everyone gets back into the car whenever you get there. And it's just like silent for like an hour later. He's just like, you know what, guys? Don't even worry about the roof racks. I'll cover it. Like it's fine. Everyone's just like, what? you wanted us to pay for the roof racks? It's like, well, you did rip them off.
I mean, they were on.
They were
on the roof. Now they're not.
They're
I mean, what am I supposed to think here?
I mean, what the hell? So yeah, you personally though never been hit by a car, eh?
No.
I got clipped. I have two encounters. One of them, I got hit pretty good. Both times I was on a bike. I was a child. I don't even know. Yeah, I grew up in a pretty small fucking town. You know, a lot of white trash shit going on.
Dope.
So, I was at this trailer park.
Sick.
We were ripping bikes around in this trailer park, and it was probably wasn't a design. Probably wasn't there before. Some kids definitely put it there because it was a jump that went across the road.
Sick.
So you're kind of looking for problems. building a bike jump that goes across the only road in the place. And so fucking two guys ahead of me were fucking ripping through the whole thing. They fucking go and nothing happens. I'm fucking behind. I'm third. I'm just like, all right, well, they made it clear. I fucking go. Car just comes, boom, fucking smokes me. I was completely fine. Lady was not okay. She was shook. She was like, she was like oh my fucking God. She's like screaming. She's just like walked us back over to our parents and shit. And she's just like, are you guys okay? Like, she's just like, she like wouldn't fucking almost like leave. And there's like, parents are just fucking, hammered off Coors Lights, and they're just like, he's fucking fine. And they just like toss me a beer or something. And there's like, he'll have a beer, it'll be good. He's like, he's a child. And they're just like, shut up. Get the fuck out of here.
What are you doing here?
Throw one at her. Get the fuck out of here before we call the cops. And then, that time, so I was completely okay. And then one here, after I moved here, I fucking think about it almost daily. I almost got hit by a fucking Rolls Royce. And
that would have been dope.
It would have been amazing. It literally would have been the best thing that's happened to me in the last, actually maybe ever. It literally would have been a highlight of my life, getting hit by a fucking Rolls Royce. Because, dude, I would have been like your friends. I would have been faking it. I would have pretended I was out. I would have fucking done the whole thing. I would have been neck braced. I would have, dude, I would have been fucking trying to get that check. And it was so close. It was pulling out. I was bombing down this fucking street, but and yeah, it just like fucking pulled out, and I just stopped in time, and I fucking like swear to God, like my fucking pedal hit the front of the license plate. Jeez. But I was like, and I just kind of like swerved off after. Then I looked back briefly, and I saw it was a Rolls Royce, and I was like, no, you idiot, dude. If I had just left work fucking 3 seconds later, fuck, I would have been going back to work. I would have been set for a year or two. I could have just chilled and, got depressed because I'm not doing anything. I have all this money to drink and eat myself to death. But
AI girlfriend.
Yeah, AI girlfriend at home, just drunk, eating fucking shitty food, just screaming at my AI girlfriend. What a life. I could have been living the life. Fuck. But look at this shit.
Tori joins us now live in Dunbar. And Tori, they're not seeing any flakes, but wet roads. And now we're starting to experience, unfortunately, in freeze thaw, we see this water breaks.
Got hit by a car, but I'm okay. I just got hit by a car, but I'm okay.
Well,
Okay, Tim.
look at this fucking well.
Got hit by a car, but I'm okay. I just got hit by a car, but I'm okay, Tim.
Well,
That's the first for you
I'm
on
okay.
TV, Tori.
Woo! We're all good.
What a reaction. Well, that's a first for you on TV. Hey, you know, there you go. You got to get your first one out of the way.
He was more shocked at the flakes falling.
Yeah.
Like his eyes wide open. That was hilarious.
I didn't even pay attention to that the first time. This guy could not give less of a fuck about this.
I'm okay. Yeah, you know, that's live TV for you. It's all good.
What? Live TV is not about getting hit by a car at all. That's not live TV for you.
That happens all the time.
That's live TV for you. You get smoked by a vehicle. Hey,
Sorry, I didn't know you were filming. I meant to hit you when the camera wasn't set up.
hey, when you get into this business, you got to know at some point you're going to get smoked by a car. You know, that's live TV.
Did she just yell sorry before she said that? Sorry.
Sorry, yeah.
I actually got hit by a car in college, too, just like that. Wow. I am so glad.
Just like that. He's like, wow.
And I'm okay.
Yeah.
You're okay. You're okay. We're all good. This is,
She does not sound okay, by the way.
She has
You know
the
what?
greatest voice
It's,
ever.
one
You sure
woman
you're
band.
okay, Tori?
She's
We're
definitely
good, Tim.
cried and yelled
Man.
at someone before.
Oh. Yeah. With those eyes, too? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just black streams coming down the face. Oh, yeah. Outside of a
It's
fucking...
like, you don't get to do that.
Outside of a dimly lit fucking bar somewhere. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Ma'am,
Sure you're
you
okay?
are so sweet and you are okay. It is all good. You know, oh, Lord.
So you
You
She
know,
would've been
it's
the
my
funnest
last week
college
on the
girl
job.
ever.
Yeah, dude. I mean, look at this. Gets smoked by a fucking car. And she's just like, yeah. She's actually the girl that's asking her if she's okay. She's like, no, you're okay. To the other girl, hey, shut up. I'm okay. You're fucking okay. It's like, okay, what?
And I think this would happen.
So you were bumped
specifically to
in.
me, Tim.
Were you bumped down low, Tori, or were you hit up high? I couldn't really tell from looking.
This guy couldn't give less of a fuck about any of this.
He's like, we need to fill 40 seconds.
Yeah.
So no one cares about the snow.
Yeah, just try to get us to our commercial break here. Where to clip you there? Do you up high, down low? What are we talking about?
I'm glad they had her outside for this bit, because if she was talking about how there was a bit of snow inside the studio, I'd be like, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I don't even. Do you know if I was bumped down low or up high, sir?
I just saw you disappear.
I don't even know.
out of the screen.
I don't even know, Tim. My whole life just flashed before my eyes. But this is live TV.
Oh,
and
that can happen.
okay.
Dude, this guy's
I thought I was
awesome.
in a safe spot, but clearly we might need to move the camera over a bit.
Yeah.
So let me do
Yeah.
that. Come
You're
on,
in.
bit.
Now, just to set you stage
you
for
know?
you once again, Tori's in an area right now there would have been a water main break, so there are emergency vehicles around there.
She's fucking
and a lot of times,
freaking out.
what we have seen in those kind of situations are when emergency vehicles are around. There's a lot of confusion from people about drivers about where to go. So it's possible
People
that's
get
what happened
distracted
there.
a little bit.
Yeah. Tori, you didn't even see
Oh
the car
God,
coming.
that woman was so nice though.
Yeah.
She didn't mean to. It was an accident. I know it was, and I'm okay. Everything's fine.
You don't know it was an
But
accident.
Again,
You
Tim,
don't know.
We'll get back to the report,
Dude,
right?
have you made
We're
any
all
enemies
across
recently?
Hills Drive in Dunbar. This is where that water main break is, and this is what happens sometimes in these cold weathers. Megan Hanna's with West Virginia American Water.
Unbelievable.
She said that while they can't say for sure it's from the cold weather,
Just
they
hit
can
by-
say
It comes back the other way.
He's like, sorry, I'm a hitman. This is my first day.
Listen, I don't know how hitmanning works, but I don't think I could come back and be like I tried. I think I kind of have
It's
to.
kind of supposed to look like an accident.
Yeah. So I don't know. This is awkward. This is weird. That would be so funny to come back the other way. And she just backs up. And it's just like, but she won't die. They're just like watching on the news. They're like, what is that person actively trying to kill her right now? What the fuck?
She's got the greatest name ever to chant. Tori
Yorgi.
Tori Yorgi.
And she just getting hit, and she got hit by a car in college. And then she's down on the ground and everyone's like, and she just pops up. Yeah, that was a Tori Yorgi. Tori. Everyone starts chanting on the street. Holy fuck. That would be what happened when she fell off the top of the car and then just unconscious and pops up. Holy shit. Holy fuck. All right, well, we'll cap it off right there. You got some shit you want to fucking plug? I mean, your YouTube, your fucking
Hell yeah, the YouTube, Brendan Washbern.
Fuck yeah.
Instagram, Brendan friggin' Washburn.
Yeah. Yeah, friggin'. Your middle name, is that a family name?
It's Jewish.
It's been
it's
been passed down for generations.
We just started a podcast called Incel ASMR.
Oh, fuck yeah. Who's you and
Darcy.
Okay, nice. And what are you guys doing on there?
We have no idea.
No? Start it and figure it out. That's the way to go.
Yeah, dude. One guy said we could use his studio.
Oh, yeah?
Some guy. So that would be hilarious.
Some guy?
On Instagram, he's like, you can use my studio for free. I'm like, cool.
You don't know this guy?
No.
All right, sick. Well, there you go. Got the studio. All right, Incel ASMR. Look for that podcast coming out. Yeah, Brendan friggin' Washburn, Instagram, and then Brendan Washburn on YouTube. Yeah, what's the Brendan Washburn show?
Yeah.
On YouTube. What is the show?
Well, no one gave me a show, so I figured I'd start my own.
Okay, who'd you ask to give you a show?
I think they should have to ask me.
So he started the show. So the show consists of you just what is it like?
It's just clips.
Just clips of shit that's like from like, is it like a weekly or just like a?
It's a bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly.
I had so much stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was just calling into city councils, but now that seems to end.
So now it's a variety show.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right, yeah, go check that out. Brendan Washburn on YouTube. Watch the Brendan Washburn show. That will soon get picked up by a network, and when they once it will be a big bidding war. That,
of course.
Yeah.
I've been in talks with CBC.
Oh yeah, CBC would love to have that on their program. That'll slide right in there with all their shit. All right, fucking. That's it. We'll see ya.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.